text Amari.
All right.
Did Amari go last time? We're live.
And it looks like we are live.
What's up, everybody? Up on the interwebs. Hopefully today we're gonna be able to spit some nice basketball commentations on a nice George School W against Perkiomen. That's the dream. We hope you're all doing well. Pretty weird week this week. I know there's been a lot of homework and IAs. So hopefully, if you're listening to this, it's a good way to have some downtime, get away from the homework for a little bit. I know that's what I'm doing. So
yeah, I feel that. I mean, it's gonna be a good game. I'm feeling a little confident, especially like we've had a little bit of some momentum on this one, especially for the past 2 days or games. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a good game. But yeah, I know my voice is a little raspy, but let's see what happens. Please comment. Please let us know what's up in the chat below. So yeah.
And do we have the chat going, Aniket? Because I'm on there right now. I can't seem to get it. But maybe that's just me. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, the chat seems to be going. Let me log in.
All right.
But yeah, the chat seems to be going.
I've heard from our correspondent, Amari Woods, that Perkiomen is pretty good squad. They're 6-1. And according to Amari, they've beat Westtown 3 times already.
What?
Maybe one of those is a scrimmage or a practice. I doubt they played them 3 times for the actual season. But, I mean, those who don't know, Westtown is notorious for their basketball team as far as their athletics go. I remember when I was applying to high schools back in like 2016, 2017, they had a really good team consisting of Mo Bamba, Cam Reddish, and they also
he
had
was
another
a freshman
really good
year,
player.
and now he plays for the Hawks.
Yes, which is he's in his sophomore season, I think, in the NBA.
They aren't playing too well. Neither of them are playing too well. The one guy from Friends League who is actually solid is DeAndre Hunter, also for the Hawks.
He's a beast. It's really cool to see like the influence around here, like the New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware area. Definitely has a big influence on the NBA right now, which is pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, if you guys don't remember, DeAndre Hunter helped UVA get to the NCAA final for March Madness a while back. So yeah, he's a great player if you're interested in basketball. Let's see.
And it looks like Perkiomen and George School are still warming up. This is an away game at Perkiomen, so it's Perkiomen stream we're watching over on Facebook. We invite you to have us going in the background on YouTube while you have the Facebook live stream going, just so it could be a little bit more normal and have some commentation throughout the game. I have a nice view of the scoreboard right now. It looks like another 3 minutes and 40 seconds-ish until the game starts. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. As we said earlier, if you're just checking in, Perkiomen's a pretty good team, so we could have our hands full for this one. We have a new guest here, Calden Lama. Calden, tell us what's going on.
What's up, everybody? I miss you, Ben, here in Lord Drayton.
Yeah, miss you too, buddy. How's it going over there at George School?
Oh, it's all right. Nothing crazy. It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Very boring.
Well, just know that the return is soon, my
Oh,
brother.
wait for that. Wait for that.
Yeah. I'm excited to come back. I feel like it's only right to finish out George School, being on campus.
Sure.
I just got my first vaccine, which is pretty exciting.
Well, that's good.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I'm wondering. I guess we have some downtime so we can have a little just chat. But yeah, I mean, the CDC just put out some new guidelines today that people with both doses of the vaccine or who are fully vaccinated, I should say, um, they aren't expected to need to quarantine anymore. So, as far as George School goes, that could be really beneficial for me, someone who was a boarder, but didn't really like how I couldn't come home and then go back. So, hopefully, with both doses of the vaccine soon, it should be a little bit easier for me to go from school to home without having that quarantine period. But I guess we'll see what school and administration has to say about that. Hopefully, they give me the green light and I'll be able to comfortably finish out George School as a boarder rather than sort of being confined, you know.
Yeah, of course. Shout out Olivia for commenting. Yeah, let's go. You know the vibes. I mean, you got your favorite personalities here. We got Colden, we got Ben, we got Amari also. So you know what? Let's go check out this game. I think it's starting in a minute. I wanted to ask Ben about his whole vaccination thing. So what was that like?
Yeah, so pretty much both my parents were scheduled to take the vaccine, but then we got hit with that snowstorm and they canceled my dad's vaccine, which was during the snowstorm because they couldn't safely administer it during the storm. But they still received shipments of the vaccine like every day. So they had extra vaccines. So they um, set up like a walk-in program to make sure that they can administer the vaccines that they had to make room for the new ones that were coming in. So it was like a span of maybe an hour at my local community college. We just drove over, we heard about it. The line was pretty long, but the craziest part of it was like there was like full decked out like army soldiers there, like making sure everything ran smoothly. Like I was on my phone in line just because it was like line after line after line. And I was just, doing my phone, like checking Snapchat or whatever. And this giant like army guard with a gun and the whole thing came over and was just like, get off the phone. And
Oh,
I don't think I've ever been so scared in my entire life. Like that was pretty scary, but
Tip off.
all right.
Tip off happened.
All right, tip
all right,
offs
so
now.
let's switch it over.
Okay, so let's check out this starting lineup right now. We got, I believe, Justin as
Nope.
center.
No,
Or is that Kachi?
That's Kachi, Evan, Zach White, Dwayne, and Onias.
Yeah, I know Zach. He hasn't been too hot on the jump shots recently, but I think I'm pretty confident for him.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Crystal.
And Max is here too as well. So just in time, about ready to tip off. Olivia Hansberry's in the chat. Number 10, fire emoji.
This is gonna be a really good game. Perkiomen beat Westtown 3 times, and if like Georgetown beats Perkiomen or stands up against Perkiomen, we can like have a chance next year maybe to be our rival.
Yeah. Westtown's always a pretty strong team, so I expect some big things from Perkiomen. Even though, not gonna lie, looking at who they got on the floor right now, it's not all that scary looking. But who knows?
I heard like there's like a person number 13, very athletic, but he's on the bench right now. And a nice drive.
Yeah, that's a nice finish by Onias there.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw, but we're playing 10-minute quarters.
Yeah,
10-minute quarters. Wow. All right.
From like the practice.
That's interesting because
a 2-3 zone, so you can like
3 from Perkiomen, Drano.
I think FSL's is 8, right?
Yeah.
Zach's at the point. See what he can do.
Seems a shooting team. Yeah,
Okay, he's getting double teamed. Oh wow, he got out of that. Okay. Oh, that was a little lack of communication.
Good pass from Onias. Kachi couldn't hold on though.
Yeah. All right, shout out Tale. He's asking for some predictions for us. I mean, what other prediction is there? George School's gonna get the dub. Come on,
obviously.
we know this.
Come on, Tale. Use your brain, buddy.
We know this.
George
you
School,
know,
I'd say George School by at least double digits. I'd go a dozen. George School winning by 12. At the end.
That's a very good shot by him.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Solid.
This is like
Perkiomen, man.
Not give up any shots at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna go conservative and say up by like plus or minus 5 for a point difference.
And are you going plus or minus?
Obviously plus.
Plus. All right.
Yeah, but the Perkiomen, they're like mad aggressive. That's what I noticed. Like off rip.
Yeah,
especially
but
with like how they're like kind of reminds me of like crashing, like in lax, just like on and how they're like kind of like crowding specific players when they get the ball.
But as Amari said earlier, 10-minute quarters, these players are going to get tired, especially if they're working so hard. Ooh, tough shot there by Zach. He's gotten off to a rough start, but I think he'll be able to turn it around. Now we got Onias bringing it up. Nice little hezzy. Gets the rack. Ooh. Couldn't get it to go there. What's going on, Max? Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, guys?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. I'm trying to get the Wi-Fi to work because I think I'm slightly behind right now. But that's the only reason.
How you guys?
Yeah, they're shooting the lights out right now.
Yeah, we can't give up the 3 this game at all.
Yeah, for sure. And George School's a big team. Like, we got a big roster, some tall guys. I think we can dominate them inside, but if they keep shooting like this, it's going to be rough. As you can see, Kachi there. My God.
Sorry.
They're playing a 2-3 zone, which I think is what's going on.
Oh, they even got a dunker. All right. Not the greatest of starts, but I mean, still 10-minute quarters, you can still kind of pick it back up.
Justin and one of the twins, I think his name is Bryce, is coming off the bench.
He's our 3-point specialist, so I mean, I'm feeling nothing but good vibes.
Oh.
That's Zach's shot, but I mean, it's just not falling. It hasn't really been falling yet this season, but we'll get it going. 4-10, George versus Perk.
Zach has got off to 0-3 maybe, right?
Yeah, something like that. Here's another one. Oof, tough. That's his spot too.
Coming off the bench is Justin and I think his name is Bryce.
Yeah, one thing I'm surprised about, we touched about this in the first game, but I'm surprised Justin hasn't been getting that much time.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Colton?
Honestly, it was a first rough game, only having one point against Shipley, against Shipley. That 1 point, I guess, but he made a bounce back in Germantown, having 17, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But, they still want to put him on the bench coming off. You never know. He might be doing better off the bench, maybe. But he's a strong addition to the lineup.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And the twin, number 22, one of the twins, phenomenal. That's the thing.
Another 3. Jeez.
Can't give up the 3s.
Yeah, I'm wondering, just there, I mean, I'm not sure if they needed a double team there, Evan and Kachi down low. I think Kachi could have handled him, and especially if
the bench is Justin.
Yeah. Looks like Evan's going to have to play more out wide on defense to make sure they clamp up the 3.
And this number 22 is freshman. He got, I think, 12 points against Germantown.
Yeah, who's that? Bryce?
Yeah, Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce hit all threes. Hit 4 threes last game.
No, he had some free throws.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand.
Oh.
They just
Good timeout.
Okay.
Good timeout. They needed that.
Group, man. We can't be giving up the 3s. I think at least 9 points off of straight 3s.
Yeah, that's you don't want that. I mean,
Perk
I
got
always
some
thought
good
that it's
jumpers.
just surprising because, like, I know George School is just like they want to focus on like not allowing as many points. Like that's been a big emphasis on defense. Like, and we've done that like really well. I remember last year at Westtown George School, because I was at the game because I was manager, and we were able to stop Frank Kepning, who's I think he's in the ESPN top 100, and we only got him to allow 6 points.
Yeah,
So,
he's
like,
top 50.
He's in Oregon right now.
Yeah.
He did spring term because he's 20 and FSL rules like you can't be 20 and like playing FSL. So he just transferred to Oregon. He's over there, getting decent minutes too.
He's
So he's
20
kind
years
of like
old and
he's like
in-
officially in college now.
Oh, okay, I was
He
going to say
transferred-
20 years old in high school is
Yeah,
crazy.
He transferred spring of last year, so he was still 19 when he was playing against us, but then he transferred to Oregon.
20 years old and in high school still is like some Graham Janovic numbers.
Wait, I thought he was 19 in senior year.
Close enough.
Let's see, his season highs: 17 minutes, 8 points, 3 field goals made, 5 boards. 5 boards is kind of low for a center, but I think it's solid.
And we're back underway. What was that, a foul or something? George School ball, that's all I know.
Travel. Look like.
Travel.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how they utilize the bench this game, especially.
Okay, another crowd. Oh, that was a good pass.
Yeah, with the longer quarters, these guys are going to get tired.
Yeah, and I don't know if
You got a big double team up front. Jeez.
So there's been a trend against like George School giving up a lot of early buckets in the first quarter. Hopefully we can keep the trend of us coming back big in the later quarters. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly what we said last game, but they were down, I think 10-2, and then whipped like
they're
a
down 0, and then they did a 25-3 run.
yeah that.
Wow.
But that was against Germantown friends, so
Yeah, good point.
You know somebody I miss that I wish I could watch playing right now? KJ.
yeah, KJ's home.
Yeah.
I wish I could see him. That's a true point guard right there. That's something George School like really needs right now.
Look at that. Great.
Or general.
Oh, that was some way to stick
Oh,
with the ball there.
What the?
Yeah, that was
Guys
Bryce, I
got some
think,
grit.
who like started that off, and then Justin tried to pick it up, but it kind of like crashed into people.
Yeah,
I like
I mean,
that.
KJ would definitely be able to control the floor.
Wait, what's up?
You keep mixing up Justin and Kachi. That was Kachi who tried to.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
catchy.
Okay, wait. What are their numbers? I'm sorry, I keep on mixing them up.
Justin 4, Kachi is 25.
Okay.
Didn't handle the pass very well. Let's see what they can do. Scoop layup, no good. Offensive rebound. That's Justin.
Thank you.
Great job by Justin there, sticking with it, getting himself to the free throw line. Hopefully
Yeah, I
he'll
think
knock
I'm
down
way
both.
ahead, y'all.
You're way ahead.
Yeah, he's already shooting the free throws now.
Yeah, he's shooting them for me as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hit
A
it with
little
a
unfortunate.
fat refresh. Now he's still at the line for me.
Oh yeah. Now I mean,
Okay, what, number 14 at Perkiomen has it? All right, 10. The passing is actually very good.
yeah, they've got a great ball. Just another three, man. Like God.
Yeah, it's tough. You're not going to be threes with twos, but
You might
gotta
not even
hope they
score
slow
10
down.
points in the quarter.
Yeah, that would not be a great showing.
No, I think
Whoa,
we're
you
about
guys
to,
are way ahead of me.
we're about to get
Yeah,
blown
same.
out.
I was gonna say I'm much farther behind as well.
They call it
Facebook.
foul. I think a reach foul.
Facebook, get your stuff together, man.
No, I think I don't know. It's better on the phone at least. It's like a lot.
I'll give that a shot.
Billy,
Yo,
yo, what's up? Welcome to the
nice
stream,
little
bro.
spin. Oh, good
What's
shot
good,
from
Billy?
behind.
What's up, Billy?
good.
What's going on? Where are you at?
What's going on? Can't. Oh man, I messed it up.
That was a solid jumper. I think, did that actually go in? I could not tell.
Bro, we're just giving them threes, man.
Really has to step up a little bit more, man.
Just giving them threes.
No, we need Billy out there.
We do.
Hey, Dean, I'm the best. I'm the best boxer out here in Pennsylvania, so
Oh, nice, a
always-
little slow to get up.
I'm always good for a few rebounds.
Another three. Oh, they missed this one finally.
Bruh, you really need a account to watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
Hate Facebook, man.
I could lie, the quality is kind of better than most of them. I think GS had a pretty good quality when they were live streaming, but this was actually pretty solid. Plus, I like the little scoreboard.
Yeah, the scoreboard is clutch.
Falling, man.
Man, Perkiomen is just killing us.
Evan making it rain from behind the arc. Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth, like, I'm actually pretty happy with Evan. I think like he's done a lot of improvement. This, like just given based on his performances at Shipley and GFS, but this is just kind of unfortunate. I didn't realize how good Perkiomen was at basketball.
Perkiomen does a lot of like off the pick double team. Really trying to intimidate our ball handlers. So you just realize that Kendall Gordon and the other twin is in it, as well as Dwayne. Nice split. And none of our shots are falling. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. Like it's easy to like get so hyped up, like beating trash competition. But like when we actually play like good teams, this is where it's like a huge test for all the players. So right now it's not looking good, but I mean, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So second quarter and the rest of the game, they got to get it together.
Give him a foul.
Yeah, there's been not a lot of fouls so far.
Yeah.
But, what can you do?
They're in their face, man. Like 5 feet past the 3-point line.
They called the travel there. How much where are you guys at right now? For me, they're just passing the ball in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
where
on
I'm at.
offense right now. All right, come on.
Yeah, we got to get a bucket here.
We'll take that 3 seconds any day.
Dwayne wants the ball, man. Feed my boy Dwayne. He's got it. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a problem. They got that double team up top, though. Really pressuring our ball handlers.
Also, the one thing that I observed is that like now we don't have like a real like 3-point guy. Like I know like for most of my time at GS, we had one person who was like a 3-point guy. Like that was Charlie or Jack, who was like, okay, my goal, the name of my game is basically hitting threes, and like that's kind of the big shift I've noticed. What do you guys think?
Yeah, again, I think that role is really Billy's role. And without Billy out there on the floor, like they really need that one of those guys to step up. Maybe Zach, maybe one of the new guys, one of the new sophomores. But in all honesty, they just need Billy out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, Since I left the program, the shooting percentage has gone down by at least 10%. So, I mean, I'm not going to say the numbers speak for themselves, but what is there to say?
What is there to say is right. I mean, even Amari, man, like you've seen him on those Sunday morning shoot arounds, multi-purpose room. The kid can shoot the lights out. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, of course, man, but I thought, I mean, in all honesty, like, I think Ben said it, like, Zach is supposed to be that guy, but I know we've talked about it. Just game time is just not there. So
yeah.
But I feel like eventually it's just going to start falling as he starts to continue to build his confidence and stuff.
More shot he takes, the more shot he's gonna make. So he's just keep shooting the ball.
It is shoot.
Wow, no foul there. There we go. They called the foul. Oh, that's the end of the quarter. Never mind.
End of the quarter. Wow.
23-7.
This quarter is crazy. Wow, really a lot of threes. They gotta step up a lot more pressure.
Shout out Tale, because he was asking for predictions and we both said GS was gonna get the win, as we would. And damn. We went double digits the other way, Ben.
We still got 30 minutes of game time.
Yeah,
so,
we got a lot of game left to play.
So it's not the end of it until it ends,
Yeah. We've seen it before.
We're obviously the underdogs coming into the match anyway, so.
Yeah, you guys are right. It's not. I don't think this is a shooting team. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are some guys that could step up and shoot the ball, but if we're not going to shoot, we're going to have to take him to the hoop. Especially these guys playing us all the way at the 3-point line, like way far out. This is nice. Just really taking them to the rim.
Yeah, I think that we have Evan, we have Jeslo, and we have Kachi. If you dump it down to either one of those three and they just take it to the rack, they're going to draw the foul or get the bucket.
Yep.
I'd say a considerable amount of the time. And I don't think Perkiomen's going to be able to match that intensity. They might be able to keep up from shooting, but I mean, eventually we'll be able to start D'ing them up, find out which guys can really shoot, which guys can't, force the ball into the guys that can't shoot as well, their hands, and just let it go from there. But I think we have competent enough coaches that we'll be able to see that. I mean, Billy and I, we're combined at least 500 IQ, which is, I think, modest.
Yeah,
but I know our coaches have some of that too, and hopefully they'll be able to get us going in the right direction. As immediately we dump it down to Kachi.
Hey, we have to the fact that this team is huge too. Their shooting guard's 6'6", and
looking at it now, I don't know if that's 41 or 11 because this Facebook live stream is just atrocious with the quality.
41 is a big kid. 41's the
one. But 41 is a big kid, and he's lined up at the 3-point line right now, which is scary.
Yeah.
As number one misses the 3 there. But okay, we got the defensive rebound, little fast break action. See what we can do. Dump it down to Kachi. They heard us, Billy.
Hey,
good hook shot.
Yeah, that's why he's a Division I athlete right there.
Coach K is regarded as a great coach, but they don't know about Coach B on the come up.
Wouldn't it be Coach L? Not in a hating way.
Coach B.
Yeah, I guess Coach B sounds better than Coach L. So
they've got
Coach
the Salted Tree. I mean, we've got a couple of viewers right now. They've got the Salted Tree live stream going on the bench. Just these guys are speaking facts. We need to do that ASAP.
That's true.
Okay, we can see they're missing 2. They missed 2 threes. Okay, let's hope this missing streak continues for Perkiomen.
Yeah, we just can't.
Yeah, we're turning into Brick City, not in a good way.
You see how 41 hedges everything and he picks up everything. So.
41 is definitely one of their guys. Dumping it down again. Double team, though.
Yes.
What's the call here?
We're still able to draw the foul there.
And the other twin is here. It's a twin connection. Read it now.
We got a nice comment from, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Dre Young, maybe, but it's a nice message retracted.
Wow.
Really switching up.
What did it say?
I don't know. It's retracted.
You can only guess.
Wow.
Can only guess. It's
Very
about our
quick.
amazing. Oh, dumbing it down again to Kachi.
That was a very
Finish
quick
there.
double team right there. They hopped
Yeah.
up
I think that was like a triple.
so fast.
Now what I want to see is once they start drawing that double team,
I don't
who's
know
open
why
at the
both of them
3-point
are
line.
down there.
Damn.
Wow.
Jeez, 41.
This is crazy.
He's definitely their guy. As we've mentioned, he's been getting it done, offense and defense. So
They're trying to get Kashi up in the post. I think they've realized that that's like our main part of all the plays.
yeah, I mean it's like taking candy from a baby here. It's almost like scary to watch this just because it's dominating
Oh, nice
down
steal.
there.
Nice steal from, I think that's
Still by-
Bryce.
No, that's Tyler.
Oh, I didn't see the number, but
They're twins. You get a free pass on that one, but see what we can do here. We're looking a lot more peppy on offense. 3 ball
Uh-oh.
doesn't go though. Ooh,
Maybe.
we just stick with it there, and we got some subs coming on. It looks like.
it's Zach and
Yeah.
Ananias.
All right.
It looks like it was Kachi taken off. Kachi's 4, right?
Dwayne
I don't know why
got
I keep
subbed
on
off.
screwing this up.
Danica.
Aniket might need a stronger prescription in his glasses. Or he's not wearing his glasses.
We need Zach to start shooting the lights out, please.
Yes, that'd be nice. I wonder if Perkiomen turned off their chat.
I don't know what that was, man. God.
Yeah, no, I saw the chat earlier. I was gonna.
Oh yeah, we have Jordan in the building. We got Mari there.
Dang, man. It's just,
The shooter's open.
Yeah, we gotta play some. We gotta
yeah,
play.
man, they look like the Warriors from 2015. Just everything's a 3. Someone's got to take the game in their own hands at this point.
Guys.
See, we got Jeslo with the ball. Shaky handle there. Zach. Now roll. Justin.
They know how to play
Ooh.
that so well.
They called the foul, I think. Or is that a jump ball?
Well coached team. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, they've got that double team rolling. What's surprising to me, though, is that not only can they double team the ball handler at the top, they also seem to be doing a pretty good job, baseline and in the paint as well, which is pretty tough, I feel like, especially for high school basketball.
Yeah.
Really good basketball they're playing. Yeah, give them credit.
But I mean, obviously, they're proving why they're 6-1. Perkiomen's definitely a good squad.
Same squad that beat West Ham 3 times, so it's a good challenge.
Dude,
Jeez, man.
I mean, they're pretty efficient on offense.
Yeah,
The possessions I've seen, I think I've seen like, say 70% of the time they've scored.
Yeah, the ball movement is amazing. They pass and just wait till they get a great look.
And now these kids are well coached.
You can see that.
They have more athleticism than them, I think.
Jeez, man.
I think just the lack of practice that our teams had is definitely showing right now.
Oh man,
That got
that's
tipped.
not the shot you want to see. Oh, good steal.
Oh,
Make up
Yeah,
for
good
it.
steal.
Number 41 gives me big Greg vibes.
Big.
If Greg played
I
basketball,
would say big Dirk
since
vibes, but yeah.
Yeah,
Greg vibes.
Justin.
Greg vibes. If Greg played basketball since he was like in 8th grade,
Greg was like 10 times more athletic too.
God.
it's like the most George School case of a basketball athlete.
Come on, Zach. You have
ever.
to get that rebound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
Zach's
was-
got a box out
That
there.
has to be a rebound, bro.
Especially because those possessions are those easy rebounds are not gonna come by, and if I still didn't get it, it's like, I don't know.
Great.
If I were to do a player comparison on 41, it probably would be Dirk Nowitzki. And no, it's not because they have the same number. I think it's because the game is similar.
No foul by Kachi.
Yeah, I mean, I think dumping it down and just playing big basketball is the way to go, but not if we can't stop them from scoring.
We have to find
Got
other
to
ways.
be,
Yeah, like Ben said, like what we used to do was just dump it off to Kachi and boom. All the teams we played before, like the college player was 6'3", 6'4", but now.
yeah, especially if he's getting double teamed too. Somebody's got to be open. And that's where we'll really start shooting the ball and closing this deficit a little bit.
Definitely just hug both those kids.
That's not what you want to see.
Travel call there. That was a lucky call for us because it looked like the defense was starting to collapse a little bit.
They pushed off them to man. It looks like.
That might have been the loudest text notification I've ever heard in my entire life.
Ooh, good three.
Shooters roll.
God.
Finally.
They needed that badly.
Yeah, and it
Looks like they're playing man now.
establishes.
And an air ball. That's helpful.
Looks like they're playing
Yeah.
man. Good. That's good. We can switch.
It establishes Justin as the 3-point shooter as well. So hopefully they'll play him a little bit tighter up there.
Only down
Then he
by
can.
double their score. We got this.
Yep.
Yeah, just turning the ball over. Come on, fast break.
That's what we want to see. See if they can convert.
Justin drawing the foul again.
Justin, man.
We might shoot 53 free throws this game.
We need all of them. We need all of
Yeah.
them.
So got 2:46 left in this quarter, and then what? At 16 math right there. 16-point deficit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did GS just call a timeout, or was it Perkiomen?
Probably us.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Go ahead. The atmosphere in the dorm is gonna be up in the air tonight.
What'd you say? The dorm is up in the air
I
tonight?
know, like the atmosphere in the dorm is gonna be like up in the air. It's like because like half the team is like in Lower Drayton.
Yeah. If they still did those like Wednesday fact nights for the
No.
dorms, remember that? Like playing sports against each other? Lower Drayton would be at a pretty good advantage, I'd say. Hopefully, come March, we'll be able to do some more fun stuff like that.
I think Jacob Quill would hold his own in a hypothetical lower versus.
Especially if it's dodgeball, because like he's a little target.
Yeah.
He's quick on his feet.
Agreed.
But one thing I would say about Jacob Quill is his hand-eye coordination is severely lacking.
Not exactly there. No.
Yeah.
Isn't he over in Colorado right now?
Yeah, he's in Colorado checking out some schools.
Well, I gotta watch that 22 guy.
22 with a nice, good block. Kachi, the nice block there off the air ball from number 22.
Yeah, if we just like get this back to single digits, like if we can end half like down 8, 9, I mean that would
That'd be very doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They got
nice
that-
to see there as well.
They call that an offensive foul.
Travel.
Travel. All
Yeah.
right. It's good.
Good
Let's
closing
see if
out
we can get
defense
a
inside
bucket.
though.
Anybody got a good you know what the clock's looking like?
There's 2:46 out of the timeout, so probably somewhere around 2 right now.
Okay. So I'd say double digits. Lead by under double digits is doable, but you got to get scoring. That fadeaway Kobe, rest in peace, wasn't doing it.
24 too as well.
That's not good though.
Yeah. And
I think that's a foul on the floor though. So
Is it?
shouldn't be shooting. I don't think.
yeah.
Looks like they're shooting now.
I can't tell.
What about you?
No,
Not
it's on the floor.
underneath. All right.
That's helpful. It looks like 155 remaining.
Yeah, no, the other thing to note here is we are not going against their starting lineup right now.
Oh God.
Yeah, they got the bench in.
They sat down a lot of players.
Oh my God. That was quite the shot from number 14 there, like off balance 3. But
It's always wide open. These threes we're giving them just always wide open.
Yeah, those Dwayne that missed one there.
Not going.
Oh man.
was that a 2 or 3?
Game of 3.
It gave him a 3. So down 20,
That's close to me.
almost at halftime. 19.
Yeah. Doubling us right now.
This might be the biggest deficit they'll face all season. I mean,
Well, I think-
it has been so far, but
It had definitely been so far.
Wait, Max, aren't they playing them again?
I believe we play Perkiomen again.
Play home on Saturday. I will personally be on the court for that game. So
Personally,
yes.
Ooh, good 3 though.
How will you be there?
that back. We will count that back.
I have to do a documentary and I got a COVID test with the team. So
wide open in the 3 there. He passed up on the shot. Took a little runner. No good. Let's see if they hold it for the last shot here. It looks like we got 20-something seconds.
We're not holding.
Oh, nice. Got the ball. Yeah, it looks like they'll hold for the last shot. I want to see Onias find his own shot here.
I want to see Onias go to the rim.
Did that. Good rebound.
Oh, over the top. Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, it was back. Oh, Justin.
That was a good shot from Onias. I think he's hitting that 9 times out of 10. That little pull-up jumper.
Yep. Into your half.
I'm gonna go to the dining hall real quick.
Yeah, I think me as well. I think we'll take a break and we'll be back at halftime.
Yep. All right.
Good with me.
All right. Sounds good. So yeah, Billy, how's everything going on for you? Like, is school, how's school and stuff?
Yeah, school's good. School's good. Saltedry's been a big how do I put this? It's something I look forward to in my day. Get to listen to some of the old podcasts. Those are pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember one of my favorite ones was remember when you, Jeff, and Dylan were in the studio that one time? I think it was for the interview with Cesar.
Yeah, the interview with Cesar. Yeah, it's probably the best.
Oh my god, that one was pretty funny. I just remember that.
Yeah, I'm missing Cesar this year.
Yeah, where's Cesar going to?
He goes to Michigan State.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone was telling me he got a full ride or something.
he's from Michigan. I mean, he's not smart, so I would be surprised if he got a full ride.
I don't know, Graham was telling me something along those
He might have
lines.
been like sneaky smart, like one of the kids like you really don't expect to get good grades, but
Yeah, Colin, talk to me about the IG lives. I love that's like one of the things that I look forward to. Usually, whenever I see it on Instagram.
Last time we had a little argument between two people in the comment section, so I had to get them on there. They were just arguing for the whole night. But other times, we get sturdy with the Anicath join and started dancing, pop some pop smoke.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, sounds great, dude.
But if we didn't give up all the threes, I think we could have been at least like.
What was that?
I said if the threes weren't given up, like we would have been like single digit. Like
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't know much about Perkiomen before this game, but they look very well coached. They look like they're in good shape, and they look like they've been practicing for at least 2 months. I mean, 3 things that I don't know if our team exactly has.
I mean, the practice that's definitely there, and that definitely gives a clear competitive edge. Mm-hmm. So that I'm not too like I understand it. That's why, I mean, double-digit deficit is definitely not the greatest thing, but like that's one of the things that like at least makes me understand about this.
Yeah. Part of me feels like I'm watching the 2019 Sixers. I don't know if the chemistry is exactly there, and I'm sure that's due to a lack of practice. I think compared to last year, I mean, those guys had been playing with each other for like all 4 years of experience, so they really knew how to play into each other's abilities. I mean, these guys, like one with 4 new guys who are on the starting lineup and having less practice. I mean, these guys have not touched the floor with each other as long as a basketball team should, right? So I think that's definitely taken a toll.
Billy, I know you're also part of the GS Lax, and I know that's starting up. How are you guys feeling about like how the practice was going to go with that? Like, are you guys going to make sure that it's more like kind of centralized? Because you can see kind of like what happens when we don't have enough practice against a team that has a lot more practice with each other.
Lacrosse specifically is I don't know if we could practice enough to be actually good at lacrosse. I mean, I don't know.
I think lacrosse is just one of those sports, man. It's like it's almost dangerous if you're bad. Like if you're a bad team and your guys aren't confident in their abilities to play lacrosse, like it can actually be more dangerous than like just 2 high-level competitive teams going at each other.
If you don't know like what you're doing, like a specific example, like ground ball, like if you're not getting the ground ball, someone's coming in, someone's giving it to you. Especially when playing good teams, like a lot of them are like, oh, we're playing the George School, like I'm gonna go kill somebody and put it on my highlight reel.
Yeah, and I think that's scary, especially if I think, well, at least in years past, we haven't been the greatest team, and the players are aware of that, and I think the coaches are too. But there's something about it where we still play really good teams for like no reason.
That's been one of my concerns. So
it's like, plus it's like if we couldn't really get it, if we could barely scrape it together a team last year, how are we going to have a team this year?
Yeah.
So
lacrosse isn't like football or like wrestling. Like, I mean, wrestling involves a lot of skill, but football specifically, it's like you can be like, doesn't matter like if you've played football your entire life, you can go out there and like be really good at football, right? Most NFL players started in high school, right? They didn't even play youth football. And that is not the case for lacrosse. You have to be playing lacrosse. It's somewhat like basketball. There's a lot of skill involved. And if you really don't have that skill, it makes it very hard to compete against teams that do, right? If you can't score the ball, you're not going to win.
Yeah. And also, like, thing about lacrosse is, like, there's no way to not give 100% if you clearly have an advantage. So a team could very well just come out and destroy us like 90-2 or 90-0. And that's just how it's going to be. And there's no like bad sportsmanship about it. Like if you're a lacrosse player, you have to go and play lacrosse. Like you can't just soften up against
Mhm.
an easier opponent.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's like,
I think
yeah,
it could be scary.
there's
Could be
shot
scary.
clocks, and you're not going to purposely turn over the ball. So it's like, may as well go score against
Yeah.
in that.
Shout out CJ. He's in the chat. We got he's trying a lot of love with Colden in the moment. Shout out Peyton. Shout out Jeff. Nice to see them in the building. I mean, if they want, maybe we can link up for the next stream. But yeah, great to see them in the
Still could link
on
up,
YouTube.
man. Follow Aniket's link in the all school email. Hop on the live stream.
On real quick. It's what
Chop
Billy
it up with your boys.
got a whole halftime to fill.
Yeah, here. Let me
Yeah, halftime's probably like
Not that
insanely
bad.
long too.
Come back from worse leads, 16 points. We do this.
Yeah,
It's
no,
only 16 points.
We definitely do that. That's
Not
doable.
bad.
yeah, I think definitely capable. Just gotta get some shots up. Shot's gonna go.
Get your shot, warmed up. Yeah. Hopefully, we talked about not giving up that many threes in the half.
I just got noticed that we're ordering Mexican for dinner, and specifically chimichangas. And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm ecstatic right now, just beyond excited.
Yeah, I'm not going to dinner because I'm very grateful.
Speaking,
how's the dinner service looking like?
yeah, that was my big transition.
So what? Say that again.
How's the dinner
How's the
service
food?
looking like?
It's all right. Like there was days where it's like oh, this is good. Like I know we all had those days like at George School too. When they serve like the grilled cheese with the tomato soup, like oh, that's good. But there's days where it's questionable, like why would you mix this with that, or like why are you putting this type of ingredient in that when you can just leave it there and it's good by itself. And it's I don't know, to me, certain days are good, certain days are bad, but it's more bad than good. So I just look forward to the weekends ordering because we had to order first time last week. So I took advantage of that and I ordered a lot of chicken wings. So
Nice.
What are your top places to order from
Places
that
to
are,
order?
I guess, within distance to GS?
So Chick-fil-A.
Easy pick.
Even
If I'm feeling it, Wendy's just because I like their spicy chicken nuggets. Chipotle is a big one. I like Chipotle a lot.
well,
That's like the big one because that just opened in March, right after everything happened.
There's a thing called Just Wings. It's a new place, I think. And
So good.
it's it's
where?
cheap and it's
New.
Chili's.
It's just wings, and it's their prices are ridiculous. Like it's so cheap.
I got
and you get
wings for $30.
Yeah, and you get so much food, and they have the curly fries too.
Everything.
Is it
Sauces you can pick from.
Good. It's there's so many flavors.
But the problem with that is you eat the food, and I guess this is the same with Chick-fil-A. You eat the food, and then afterwards it's just oh my god, I gotta go to sleep.
It's so much food.
So much food, and even that's the thing with Chick-fil-A. You can eat something small, and instant just full.
Okay, so staying on their website, now I see why they're able to sell it super cheap. So basically they do they're basically I think it's called it's like a test kitchen or something. But basically the only amount of lot that they have to pay for is the kitchen. And then because they don't actually, you can't just go to a direct physical location and get the wings. You're just basically
It's just wings, Annika. It's in
yeah,
the
it's
name.
just delivered. But it's only delivered, which is
Just
actually pretty
wings.
interesting.
No napkins, no silverware.
I have the bag right here.
Actually, you look in the bag, it's just wings.
I don't have anything in the bag right now, but
No napkins.
Zero napkins.
no knives. It's just wings. It's just wings.
Especially
But
after
is
you
it wings in a bucket or something?
It's just wings.
yeah, they don't just come in the thing. Yeah, they're in a bucket. And they do have beverages as well, so you can't be caught lacking with no bev.
No bev. It's $2 extra for the bev.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Chipotle, it's like $10 extra for a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget if you're feeling it, $2 for the guacamole.
The extra guac price kills me every time because I know I want it.
I like
the water cup.
These more like the
Amari, you just said you're a water cup guy.
Yeah, like if I go in person, I ask for a water cup and like fill it up with like Coke or Sprite.
Oh,
No, I still have PTSD about water cups. That was started actually at George School because Trey Fratelli's, you'll go there and you'll get a water cup and it's just the most rancid tap water you'll ever taste in your entire life.
Bro.
Like, I think they purposefully make their tap water taste horrible to make you want to buy a drink.
Hey, and won by Justin.
All right, we
Just like that. I didn't even know we were playing basketball still, but I'm riled up over this tap water.
And last thing. I really got into like the queso in Chipotle, putting queso and all my stuff.
Extra queso.
Yeah,
It's a queso
Hey,
good.
man.
I've been a little iffy about trying it.
I like it. I started off with like just chips and queso, and I started dipping my burrito into like the queso. It's pretty good.
I mean, I'm usually a bowl type of guy, so like, I'm not much of the burrito person when it comes to Chipotle.
Ask for like the bowl and then a tortilla on the side for like.
Yeah, that makes sense. What is your go-to combination? Because like, I'm usually there just like sitting there like, okay, I got like a bunch of choices. I know kind of what I want, but I'm like, I don't really know. And just like that, I think they got another bucket.
For me, it's white rice, black meat, chicken, the tomato salsa, the spicy one, and then got a lot of put corn, and I put lettuce, sour cream. I know a lot of people don't like sour cream, but I put sour cream in mine. And yeah.
That's basically mine, except like I don't do sour cream, I don't do lettuce. Because the lettuce, it's like if they got the cheese on it, then it gets like a little dehydrated. If you ever like, I don't know, that's something that I noticed.
facts.
George School he's got to dial in here. They're looking. Oh, charge!
Come on.
I wasn't aware if that was a charge or not, but it definitely they got ball back, so it's nice.
Yeah, I mean the refs. So far, I've noticed they've done a great job with the hand motions. I mean that one was a really emphatic charge, which you got to respect. I mean, just as a viewer, as an aficionado. But yeah, George School's got to wake up. They're looking a little flat-footed.
We were talking about how nice it was outside today. It was really nice outside.
Oh, facts, bro. It was nuts.
Beautiful.
I actually haven't been outside. I've been doing work and stuff.
Yeah,
Fortunate.
Fresh air.
Gotta get that vitamin D, Aniket.
Yeah.
Or is it vitamin C?
D.
No.
C.
C is from oranges.
Yeah, C is from like citrus fruits.
Potassium. Wait.
Say it, Billy. I know it's on your mind right now.
Yeah, I had a quick question. You know what's can you read my face?
I can see there's something brewing.
Yeah. Thoughts. I probably should know this. I'm not looking at Coach Luber on the sideline, am I?
No, Coach is actually out of like he's not coaching right now. He's like away. So Coach Matthew and Coach Ant both that like worked with. Well, Ant is like the shorter one.
Yeah.
He played for Coach Luber in Rider University. And Coach Ben is a friend of his, I guess. I mean, Coach Matthew.
Maybe that. I mean, I don't want to, put blame onto anyone. I still think that we could, play some good basketball and be back in this game. But I mean, not having your head coach, that definitely affects the game.
Colton, you said he was away for a bit. Do you know what the?
I honestly don't know. I just heard he was out.
Yeah, head coach, middle of the season. I don't know. That's strange.
Might have to do some detective work, Billy.
Might have to
Get to the bottom of this.
It's just like when the what were they? Oh, the St. Louis Hawks, 1955.
What? How do you know this? Amari's shaking his head.
Yeah, man, our only championship. Weren't even in Atlanta at the time.
Had a team.
I swear, Atlanta sports teams are cursed, man. I swear. I'm not even a Falcons fan, but we all
What
know
about
they.
the Braves?
But
Oh wait, no,
the
they
Braves
3-1.
haven't won a title since
Full
'95.
court press. Full court
I think
press.
the Texans are equally as down bad as Atlanta is, Amari.
Full court press is working so far. Like the first play did.
But they had the Astros though. Houston had the Astros who won.
True, but the Astros will forever go down as a cheating team.
They still made. I mean, they technically still made the Super Bowl. I'm in different sports. They made the World Series like 2 years later, anyway. But
I'm still if I'm an Astros fan, I'm still holding on to that championship, regardless of who.
Yeah. I mean, it's like LeBron with his Mickey Mouse ring. It's like you're still gonna respect that if you're a Lakers fan.
That's true.
The rest of the world, different story. Foul called there, questionable call. I felt like that was all ball. I just realized that we're not doing all that much actual commentary here.
Yes.
Let us know in the chat.
I mean,
it hasn't been a bucket in the last minute, so
also double-digit difference, and I mean, you know,
True.
like we can talk about other things and then just still like show our reactions to what goes on the court.
In the game.
Yeah. Speaking of, Olivia just said in the chat, who's number 22? I don't want to get his name wrong.
Bryce.
So, Bryce. He's a
Bryce
youth
Flowers.
sophomore. He's from Delaware, and he has a twin brother. They both play basketball. They both run track.
They both should play lacrosse.
And they just made another 3.
Lovely.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get to my physics homework.
Probably a good idea.
Doing my web of science. It's my favorite thing.
I hate the Web of Science.
I actually didn't mind the Web of Science. I had Chris for mine.
Web of Science might be the most evil homework assignment, maybe of all of George School.
If we had to make a Mount Rushmore of evil homework assignments, I think Web of Science would come.
That's fair because it can get locked out at a certain number.
Yeah, and it's like anything where you need the exact answer, and it like doesn't tell you, like it tells you if you're close, but if it's physics, you could be off by 0.01 and it'll still tell you you're off by something close. You'll have no idea what to fix. Like any homework like Khan Academy, WebAssign, where you have to have like an exact answer, it's just brutal, man.
It's brutal.
Yeah. Also, I hate I know you can use like the practice and
with these missed shots, bro. Our defense is
question.
not good right now.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh.
Okay, that
Let's
was
talk about Nias though.
I mean, for me, like when I look at what's going on with like no attendance, like this is the biggest determination of like whether their home court advantage actually makes a difference. And I think it's very clear that it does. Because like I feel like if this was at GS with all of us screaming our heads off, I think it would be a different result.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, it might be even more of a blowout if this were a normal year. You know, Perkiomen at home making all these shots against a team that visibly looks more athletic than them.
Too.
I think that Perkiomen would be, wow, as they hit another 3.
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
The heck out of this.
Oh, really?
And them before. So I'll try to hold
Wouldn't
back
be
on making any
surprised.
calls before it happens for you guys.
I think it'll definitely be a wake-up call for our guys. Like, we're a pretty good team, but we're not, immortal.
Yeah.
If any team were to beat us, it would be a team that's athletic on defense, knows how to double team, and shoot threes. So I'm not surprised.
Also strong defense in the paint.
Yeah.
Because that basically immobilized Kachi for a lot of this.
Kachi's still getting his looks, but
Yeah.
and you can't expect him to make everything.
Wow, we need to be there for that rebound, boys.
Yeah, everyone's already running back. Calling a foul there. Good call.
Yeah.
We'll shoot too.
They can't run right away as soon as they like shoot a ball. Like, you have to like, especially the big men. Like they have to like be there for the rebound. All these guys are like 6'7" plus.
Calden, how are you feeling about Julius Randle getting his All-Star?
I was so
debut?
happy. I posted my story. I was like, New York is winning right now. You know, Bobby Smurda just got released. Now it's this.
Yeah. And also, I know that there was a giant billboard for Bobby Smurda right outside Penn Station. I saw the picture of that.
Yeah, I mean,
and the Mets are supposed to be really nice. We got Francisco Lindor.
I mean, yeah, Steve Cohen knows how to spend money, so that makes sense.
According to the MLB Power Rankings, Mets are a top 5 team right now.
I told Amari that the Mets are going to be very nice this year, and he was dismissive. So I mean,
Citi Field games are going to be so fun now. And when they open it for the fans, and I can get out with my friends.
Are Nets winning the National League?
Yes, they are.
You said Mets or Nets?
Mets.
Mets winning the National League.
In the World Series, trust.
Sure.
If they don't, then it doesn't matter, you know. That's just how I see
Very
it.
true.
Free Yankee tickets. I used to get free Yankee tickets.
how are we able to get free Yankee tickets?
My uncle, he worked on Wall Street, and then this one other guy, he had access to like free club suites and like suites.
Oh, that's tough.
And he like whenever I wanted to go, he gave me like 2.
That's
Colin's
cool.
got them connections, man. He is one with the city. Tough finish there.
Hey,
Nice basket.
Very great move.
I like that.
No
I don't
matter
know.
what,
There
I
you go.
feel like Onias can go out there and sort of do his thing. I haven't seen a lot of Dwayne this game, but I know he's the same way. When he has the ball in his hands, he'll make something good happen. So, good to see those types of leaders.
tell him about Dwayne. He's coming back in.
Yeah,
Good
definitely.
pass. See if he can hit that 3.
Please.
Nice shot.
Good shot, Bryce. Let's go, boy. Slowly inching back, closing this lead slowly.
Jesus.
Yeah, would like to see a rebound there. And they call a foul.
Yep.
George
Enjoy the
School has a
game.
lot of fouls right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we have some serious foul trouble.
Or they get into the bonus anytime soon. Yes?
Oh, you're watching the game, right?
No, I'm not.
Special guest, Arav, popping in. I can hear his voice.
52. Hey,
Come say hi.
Yeah.
Arav, come on, let's go.
All right, come on, bro.
52 to 36.
Arav, join Colton stream.
Go to your
Some
room.
sort of.
Go to your room. It's on your email, bro. No. RO, special guest RO. $16.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough watching your guys get beat up like this, but still the beginning of the season.
Well, we have a really small lineup in right now.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
impressive.
I'm not sure about that decision.
Like, this is
Kaji probably has
really
what, half our
Justin.
points. Look at that. I mean, easy rebounds
Wow.
for Perkiomen.
I know Onias could definitely play the 5. I seen him play last year, so you know.
Yeah,
it looks
but I
like-
mean, you want to put guys in spots where they will like really strive. You know. Look at that. Like Onias just easily froze his defender there. He got the shot, but he passed it up for a better shot.
He can easily do this consistently. It's just
Yeah, I mean, we got some good ball movement
Four other
working right
players and
now.
4 other defenders on
The
the
problem
go.
is 5 seconds on the shot clock. Onias has to take that tough shot. Good rebound by Dwayne, though. No foul call. That's definitely contact down there.
He'll get it.
I think they called it there.
Yeah.
You can see Dwayne's happy about that one. That was just good work by our big 2, Onias and Dwayne, just working the offense, getting muddy to the free throw line.
Definitely a little rust for Kachi and Justin and Evan right now.
All right. So, Colton, I wanted to ask, definitely, because Onias and Dwayne are both borders and they're also kind of the leaders on this team. How do you think they've done as far as helping, Kachi and Justin when it came to kind of interacting with everyone.
First, I want to say what's up to Olivia.
Yeah, I just admitted Olivia into this. Hi.
Again,
Hey, gang.
What's up?
Well, Nice and Dwayne have done a tremendous job putting Kachi and Justin under their wings, as both seniors. So, I don't know if you guys Aniket doesn't know, but over the course of the year, we'd be outside playing video games, just having fun, as a quote unquote brotherhood. Sounds cliche, but it's true. And Justin needs to get that board. But I don't know. I guess they made him feel welcome, so they just stayed with the family.
That's smart. I mean, I remember I was reading a stat that for workers in jobs, they are considerably more productive if they have a friend at work, and I think that's it. The same thing applies, especially in sports.
Yeah, Olivia, where were you in human anatomy? Are you not coming to campus anymore?
I haven't been on campus now, but I'm gonna be back.
Okay. Come next week for our in-person class next week.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be back. I had trouble getting my my results back, but then I got them. So I don't know. I've been holding off because I don't know, but I'll be back.
Okay, that was a nice jumper.
I mean, as a day student, I don't know all the ins and outs, but it seems like you guys gotta get COVID tested all the time.
Yeah, it is. It is like that. I don't know. I feel bad for boarders, and I don't know. I feel more bad for boarders than day students, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I feel like the restrictions are just a lot.
Pretty brutal, yeah. Amar knows a thing or two about that.
Yeah, man, just give me my diploma at this point.
It sucks too because I feel like in a normal year, George School seniors were so happy about being a senior.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
And even last year, the class of 2020 had a royal, send off by the whole world.
Yeah.
Everyone really cared. And then this year it's it's the same stuff, but class of 21 is just sort of all right.
Yeah, they don't really care about our class, I feel like.
Yeah, I also feel for Golden's class a little bit. Because if this is still going on, for the later half of, or no, for the first half of next year, that's going to be really rough on you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to their class.
No.
I think it'll be over and done with, but I've sort of been optimistic about, this all along, and it hasn't really shaped up, but.
Guys, I just want to say the coaching tonight has been subpar.
Yeah, I mean, we were touching about that. Yeah. Tough not having
I feel like there's a real lacking of leadership without my man, Coach Lube.
He's the real deal. I mean, he's been able to get a lot of kids to come in and play for George School. But without him, the boys are looking a little shaky. Even scoring, I mean, they've been playing for 30 minutes now, and they haven't really been scoring that well, and they haven't really been playing all that great defense. So it's nothing's really going right for them. So it's just tough.
How many games have we played so far?
This is our third.
This is our third game.
What
undefeated too, right?
Yeah, up until this point probably. Unless we can come back
What would
here.
you say about the starting lineup today in comparison to the past few games?
I'm personally, I like how they have Mud and O, and then Kachi and Evan. They haven't had Justin in the starting lineup for a long time for the last last game. So I don't know about that. They have Zach White. He's been on and off,
Yeah.
So hopefully he catches rhythm over the next games,
I think Zach's good, but he makes me nervous. Every time he has the ball, I'm I don't know what he's going to do with it.
Yeah, same.
He's
and I feel like I always see him.
He's a little unreliable, and he was like that last year too, if I remember correctly.
That's right. But
Just had a rough start to the season, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
You
good
see
though.
him all the time in the gym. Like he's always working.
That's
But
true. I think he gets nervous during games.
it's probably a pretty good assumption. But
Yeah.
he'll be able to shake it off.
But I mean, this team is like ridiculous. Some of the shots they take, I'm like, wow.
That's true. And you know that they could score. I know they have it in them, but
I know.
13-point comeback, seems pretty doable.
I mean, George School's done it.
it's
I remember
true.
that one game against. I want to say. Let's see. What was it? I guess Malvern Prep. This was like my sophomore year or my freshman year. With like Masai, like he got it like the last time at like with like a dunk. Do you guys remember it went to OT?
I don't remember that, but we've had some pretty great games since we've been in George School. I think my favorite was last year. Even though we lost that one playoff game, who were we playing against? Called
ANC, right? ANC when the
ANC,
Yeah,
yeah.
ANC.
running around going like this.
Yeah, when everyone was going crazy.
That was an insane game.
And they had the big guy on the sideline, the ANC fan, who was
Yeah, I missed that.
just
man.
as riled up as we were.
That
And,
was-
and just me, Zeke, and Amari just running around with like me holding all the recorders.
Like,
Those were good times.
yeah.
The student section, it was about to be so fun this year. Like,
Another great moment was when Kenneth hit the buzzer beater in the corner. I know Amari has that. He still treasures that slow-mo video. I
That
see
was
it
a
like
fantastic
3
moment
times
in
a
time.
year.
I mean, sometimes I just think about like, what if some of those players and some of these players were on the same team? Like, imagine if we still had a true point guard with Charlie, and we still had Jack combined with Akachi, because those teams we didn't really have a strong big man because Masai left and went to wherever with Zaire Wade, but it's just like year in and year out, we have some pieces, but we lack the rest, and then they graduate and we get the new pieces, but we get rid of those old pieces. So it's just, I don't know. I think the point guard situation.
Some like Charlie Tremasters and Onias, and then like Masai with Kachi, and then maybe Kenneth or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you take the last 5 years and you build a team around that, we would be like the best team in the country. Like our team would be ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, it's just that the guys are out there. There's so many young, talented athletes in our area, and we're an international school, so we can get kids from Zimbabwe to come play. But it just doesn't line up how we want it to. And I don't know how you guys feel about this, but maybe it was just because I was smaller. But like when I was younger, like my freshman and sophomore year, kids like Kenneth and kids like Masai looked so big. Like they were just like huge high school kids. And I know Kenneth is on HGH now and whatever other growth hormones, but I mean, even back in the day, he was a big kid. But
Wait, are you guys sure? Is he actually juicing, or are you just assuming that he's juicing?
no, I'm just
He,
joking.
he works out like all the time.
Yeah, I'm just joking. But I mean, Kachi and Justin are definitely big kids, and like Evan's a big kid, but not to the extent where like those guys were grown. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it other than that.
They were literally giant.
Kind of like, I feel like the classes and classes just keep getting like smaller and smaller and smaller. Like
I think with that is like they're not as mature too. Like those guys, not only were they grown, but they were also making like grown decisions. They lived their own lives. Like they were much more independent and like mature, which I don't know. You can't really measure that. It's just something that you sort of feel. But yeah, I definitely feel that. But we'll see. I mean, Onias and Dwayne are that way too. I just don't think it's like to the same extent.
Justin has to watch that pass, man. Good play.
I mean, I think they are. It's just like they feel that way from like I guess freshman and sophomore eyes, and then also like Because it's like, okay, you've seen them around in different circumstances, but if you're like a freshman who's barely interacted with this person, but you've only seen them through just like kind of eyeing them, then like that kind of like Adonis like feeling is kind of there. I don't know. That's what I kind of was like kind of thinking.
No, yeah, I feel it's like when you're a smaller kid, you look up to these kids more, and like now that we're older, it's not really like that. So yeah, I could see some freshmen, sophomores out there watching this be like, wow, those kids are crazy. But
That's how I felt a lot last year.
yeah, I bet.
Oh man, this was a hard watch.
Just want to give a quick update since we're here for the other game, the girls' game. I believe, they're down 30-19 right now to Germantown Friends, with about 5 minutes left in the third.
Jeez, I didn't even know the girls' team was playing.
Yeah,
Yeah, they tipped up at 5.
Let's go.
It's a poor job by my boy Glenn Curry there.
Wait, is Glenn still the coach of the girls?
No, I'm just saying as like
Nah, it's Rachel.
getting the word out there.
It was on the bottom of the email, so the link was, so there wasn't as much stuff there, but yeah.
11-point game, guys. 8 minutes left.
Oh,
It's
that's
doable.
actually, that's actually doable.
It's very doable. Come on, boys.
Yeah.
8:20.
Start hitting your shots and playing defense.
Yeah. I mean, they're pressing now, which is, I think, smarter.
Come on, boys.
Yeah, they got to pick up the intensity if they want to have a shot at this.
Okay, good
And you
ball.
see Kachi down there.
That's the baby, Kachi.
He can guard anybody on the floor,
Such a versatile player.
but he can't guard that.
Oh no.
Perkiomen
Who was
is
on
another
it? Who was on
three-pointer.
number 4? I didn't see it. I think
it.
that was an open 3.
Yeah, I think Kachi got screened. He was trying to come out to him, but yeah, there should be somebody else down there. Looks like we'll be back at the free throw line here. Dante in the chat saying that we need to give more players on the bench a chance. I agree.
Yeah, but like
But-
the score's like.
Yeah, I mean, the score's close, and something about George School basketball that has always been a thing is like we play the same couple guys no matter what. Like, especially back in the olden days when Coach Long was our coach, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to play like 6 guys the whole game and never sub anybody out. Like he would sub one person out and that'd be it. But the bench would only have like 2 subs, and everyone knew Mav was never gonna play. So we pretty much always had 1 sub. And that was just the way it was. And I think that's still sort of the mindset. We have some guys on the bench that can play, for sure.
Hey, good outlet pass. Oh, Josh, you got to catch that, bud.
Yeah, it was a tough turnover there. We got it back though. Muddy dribbling the ball up.
Watch it back.
Crazy pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
don't know
they
what
should have
happened
slowed
there.
it down a little bit more there.
Come on, boys. It's about to be a 10-point game. It's a 12-point game right now. If it's another bucket's 10 points. 7 minutes remaining. We're definitely crawling back.
You said we play them on Saturday too?
Yes, sir, we do. Hopefully to take it personally.
I don't know. I mean, we got off to a rough start. That's for sure. But
Wow.
really haven't had the runs to get back in this. We've still just been floating around that like 20 to 10 point deficit. So that was a lazy pass there.
Oh, man.
With easy transition score.
God, that was such a.
Yeah, I mean, it's just stuff like that, you know. I mean, just the costly turnovers in this game. We've taken a lot of bad shots when we've been doubled. And I mean, just a terrible passing right there again. Can't do that on Saturday because it's going to be the same result.
Come on, Josh.
That was a bad fadeaway.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about?
Watch corner.
That's just what? Bad shot selection in 2K minus like half your team grade.
God, someone had a switch on him. Justin at least let Justin guard him. Now it's almost up to a 20-point lead. It was just literally 10, almost 10.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Usually, like in-person games, you know, I'll just let everyone hear it. I don't even care. I mean, I'm trying to be a lot more positive this season, but good move by Nice though.
Mara, you're like a ray of sunshine when it comes to George School athletics.
Nah, man. I mean, the basketball team is really just the only team that I can. That was a good look.
Boy,
This is really the only team that I can get behind. I mean, the football team over the years, and football is my favorite sport too, which is the crazy thing. And I mean, just year after year, that was disappointment.
hey, come on.
The basketball team.
We're getting better.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I want to see some wins. I want to see us compete. And have like a positive record.
Coach, so.
I mean, yeah, I know it's a process, but at least for me, you still have one more year, and for me at least, just to never see the football team really have a great season, and now the basketball team really. I mean, I don't even know if there's going to be like a championship kind of tournament or whatever, but like it just kind of sucks for like the 4-year seniors just over the past few years. I mean, the only championship that's been won was golf, and it's not even like
I think it was softball also. I think
softball.
freshman year.
Too. But like those were both freshman year, right?
Yeah, I'm trying, and then also there was the whole field hockey thing.
Yeah, but see, I don't care about second place.
Yeah,
no one remembers losers.
Ruthless.
No, I get you, but I was just like thinking about like times that we were close.
I mean, yeah, but you just gotta like the Steelers went to the Super Bowl last time and lost to the Packers, and no one cares that the Steelers made the Super Bowl. They just care that Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl. So.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and especially if George School wants to present itself as a place where athletics are super competitive and stuff like that. But then you look around and you see the banners and the FAC, and it's like,
1963.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You look around, and it's like, dinosaurs were playing the last time we won some of those championships. So I get what you mean.
To be fair, like we do really play in like some really competitive teams.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Friends League.
I'd say it's like a really notable league. It's a pretty good competition. You got Westtown, Shipley, ANC, all those like elite schools. Westtown predominantly like basketball. I know the baseball team is really good too. Shipley lacrosse, ANC lacrosse, and football. Like we play good competition and
And another thing, we're a pretty small school, like student body wise. We're not like a public high school that gets thousands of kids in each class. Therefore, they have much more kids to choose from, much more competitive for who makes the team, who doesn't make the team. Obviously, that's going to produce better results. So that's just sort of, the structure of George School has always been sort of, catching up to that sort of program. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I think the small size, we make up for it in other ways.
I mean, also the big thing I noticed was like, I mean, with like schools in our conference, like GFS, Shipley, ANC, Westtown, MFS, I think the bulk of them have a middle school and a lower school. So that makes a big difference with like developing people across a program. And that's not something that we can clearly do. And that's something that will definitely has like will probably have a big effect when it comes to athletics. So I think that's something that's worth noting.
Yeah, it's definitely. I know for a bunch of those different schools, as a MFS middle school alum, I can tell you that they definitely try to breed guys in through middle school up to compete in their upper school, but they really only compete in like soccer. Maybe they're not as competitive as obviously the Westtown, the AMCs, the ANCs, the Shipleys of our conference.
Yeah, but just like being able to interact with the upper school's coach and being able to like at least get to know the guys or freshmen and sophomores who will become the upperclassmen when you're there, that's definitely going to make a big difference when it comes to performance.
Yeah, definitely.
No, yeah, I agree. And like, kind of just with our school, like I feel like we don't do a great job of kind of developing JV teams for the varsity teams when like in the future. I know like a lot of JV guys will oftentimes stay on JV for 2 or 3 years and then, maybe make varsity their senior year, but just kind of just ride the bench the entire time. But I feel like if we actually, like I think the boys soccer team at least, the JV team last year was actually pretty good, and I feel like a few of those players are going to be on varsity, or if there was a season this year, and then some of the younger kids would possibly be on varsity next year. So, but like even like basketball, it's kind of just like in past years it was really they'd have the entire varsity team and they'd have a lot of JV like what's it called? Swing players. But a lot of the swing players would never really get game time. So, what's the point of having swing players? I think the team should practice together as as one cohesive team, I feel like that would just be better for like a lot of the players. I know like in European soccer, that's what you have the youth players and then you have like the first team and like a lot of times the youth kids will play with the older kids, at least practice together and stuff. So
I do want to make a quick correction to I think something that we said earlier. We play boys, at least I know we play MFS or not MFS, Abington Friends this Saturday and then Perkiomen next Wednesday. So I just wanted to make that quick correction. I had
it's Abington Friends on Saturday?
Yeah, Abington Friends on Saturday and then Perkiomen again on Sunday. And I do not remember who we play on.
Wait. Say again. Abington on Saturday, Perkiomen.
Abington on Saturday, Perkiomen a week from today, and then I don't remember who we play the next day or the next.
I feel like Abington should be a lazy pass by Jones. Come on.
Yeah, should be two good games. Abington's a conference game, right?
Yeah.
So I look forward to that.
Not only that,
Still
but
undefeated in our conference.
I mean, even Abington, that's another school that has K to 12. So like, I mean, the bulk of our competition for FSLs will have athletes that were able to move through a program for so many more years.
We beat Abington by like 20 last year.
I mean, yeah, but like I know Abington's decent in other sports. I think they were pretty strong. I remember them being strong in track and cross country. I might not be. Someone can probably quote me. Don't quote me on that, but even then, like that definitely makes a difference.
We got about 3 minutes to go here.
That really turned around really quick. That little almost 10-point lead to now 26.
Yep.
They honestly might just give some time to the bench players, be giving that like this is still it's very far out as far as chances for obviously come back.
Another quick update on the girls. They just finished the third quarter. It's 34-23. They're down. Looks like a lot of turnover issues for them, from what I've been watching.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
unfortunate.
for the update.
They like exposed Friend Select the other day.
Yeah. I feel like they could. I definitely feel like they could. The way that I've seen them play, it's just shortening up the turnovers. They could definitely come back in this.
What was the score for the Friend Select league?
You said the first Friend Select game?
Yeah, for like the girls. What was the score for the Friend Select game?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I can double check. Just give me 1 second.
And that's demoralizing right there. Put back dunk off the missed shot. And you see Perkiomen's bench going crazy a little bit. That's just like hurts. Hurts, man.
Win some, you lose some. Girls, by the way, won on Saturday by a convincing 64-26.
Wow. They're losing today to the same team.
No, different team. Sorry. They played Friend Select on Saturday. They played DFS today.
Wow, and they're throwing lobs and stuff now. I feel like if you're a George school, I don't really care how much you're down by. You gotta call a timeout. You regroup, maybe get some different guys out there.
Yeah, get Keemon out there. I want to see him play.
Yeah.
30 points now. Wow.
Oh, so you know that it's just Wings place that you guys were saying that was pretty good. Turns out it's not. It's not in the range for me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, bud.
Pain.
He's running Oxford Valley, right next to Oxford Valley. A good shot.
All I know is I got this chimichanga on deck ready. I don't know if it's here yet, but I'm excited, man.
I'm gonna take a nap after this.
Yeah. Tough week though. I don't know about you guys, but got 3 essays due Friday. IAs, quizzes. And I heard that IB teachers still have to have mock exams, which just does not sound fun.
That's tough. I mean, I have my final submission for my TOK essay, so that's a little frustrating. And then I have a test for bio. So yeah, it's a little rough.
I also have my TOK essay. It's a pretty interesting project, pretty confusing project. It hurt my brain a lot writing that.
No, my TOK, we just did a PowerPoint. Called it a day.
All right, guys.
But
I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.
Yeah, see you, Calden.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna head out as well. I'm pretty sure this game is as good as done.
Yeah.
Sorry to say it. But
yeah, it's
should we call it here, boys? What do you think?
yeah, it's
Yeah, I'd like to get some homework.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed
resounding
this
80 to
Salted
54.
56.
Hope you enjoyed watching. As always, feel free to join if you like our streams. We'd love to have some more voices. Or if you just like listening, let us know. We love feedback. So we'll keep going. This has been a lot of fun. Tough loss today for both squads, but we'll bounce back.
Ghost
Salted Tree, basketball,